What is up? What is up? What is going on, everyone? Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Yeah. Let's get straight to business. Hold on, I'm gonna wait like 5 minutes, and then I'll give you guys my top down. Tell you guys what I'm anticipating here. Let you guys know what I'm looking for. 1 hour week CE to get taken and go up. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for here right now, as of right now. So initially, if any of you guys were here for yesterday's FOMC live, I was bearish and I wanted to see a move lower. We did end up getting that move lower, right? We got that move, beautiful move, straight to the TP, of course, after I get out of the trade. We go straight to TP, and then what ended up happening is we got this big bounce off the TP. So this bounce from low to high is almost 300 points, right? So because we got this like damn near 300 point bounce, I'm leaning more towards like, okay, there's a lot of resting bullish liquidity here that this might still want to see like a move higher, maybe, potentially. It's still a little like iffy here, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Not the cleanest price action at all whatsoever, so I don't want to like do too much. But yeah, kind of just take it from this 9:30 open and see how this goes, see what happens. We do have some, I believe. Do we have SMT here? Yeah, we do. Holy. Wait, we have a good amount of SMT here right now. So we'll see. Maybe we can hold this. We got SMT here right now at these lows. Bro, the higher time frames, they do look really bad. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The higher time frames look terrible. We'll see if like maybe it cleans up here, but right now we are basically stuck in this big range. It's not really doing much. So yeah, we'll see how this 9:30 a.m. opens and how this 9:30 a.m. goes, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys, right now it looks absolutely horrible. It looks terrible. It really does. So yeah, we'll see. The daily high that we've made here currently, so that's this right here. This is the daily high. This is not a reliable high at all. In any way. We didn't like go into any pity array. We didn't really do much besides hit this daily wick CE. So yeah, I mean, if this is gonna reverse, it's either gonna do it here or it's gonna go lower. Thanks, Manoli. Thanks, bro. I appreciate you, man. I hope you bank today, bro. Is the daily gap lower a target? Yeah, so if this starts going down, then yeah, the daily gap is for sure going to be the target. This is a structural gap. This could be a target for sure. But as of right now, from a higher time frame perspective, this is not inversed any 4 hour, I mean, besides this first one and this initial one, it hasn't really inversed this lower one. You know, it hasn't done too much from a higher, like from 4 hour and 1 hour perspective. It's done almost nothing. It's basically just ranged. So hoping that we can kind of break out of this here at 9:30. If we get a push into like a 5-minute or a 15-minute PD array here at 9:30, I'm gonna trade that direction, and I'm just gonna look to call it a day here pretty early here at 9:30. I don't even want to trade this 10 a.m. dude, to be honest with you. So yeah, we'll see. We will see how this goes. But we have SMT both sides. We got bullish SMT and we also have bearish SMT. We got both. We got both. We got like big time bullish SMT here. Big time bullish SMT. SMT right there. And then we got big time bearish SMT right here. This is the current SMT, what we're looking at. So, see if maybe we could get something that looks good. Nice to see you, G. Always do lives on YouTube now. Yeah. Yup. Lives are just here. What's good, Anthony? Price action's cool. It's all right. Mid right now. Mid at best. Two minutes here, guys. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes effective now. Let's see how this closes, where this 9:30 a.m. goes. If we leave this 15-minute open here, and then at 9:30 we push into this 15-minute, I'm totally, like, you know, banking on taking a move down. Guys, I didn't trade Asia session because bro, look at what Asia did. It literally just pumped straight up. There was no trade here. It didn't hit my bullish level down here, the WIXCE. It didn't hit the bullish level and just reversed and started pumping straight up. That's it. That's all it did. There was no trade here for Asia at all. I was looking at Asia to see if anything would happen, but nothing happened. So I just decided against trading it entirely. Did you take anything yesterday during FOMC? Had a hop offer? Yeah, so I framed out a short. Now, I ended up closing the short, but it ended up working out. This was the short right here. It was from up here. It was like 210. I framed out the short from 210. Right here. It was literally the high, bruv. It was dead ass the high, like no bullshit. Right here. That was the short. And this was the TP 036, and it went exactly there. If you missed out on that live, you can, of course, go back and watch it. By the way, we may actually get this move into the 15-minute gap here at the open. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. I'm going to drop down to the 1 minute because that's where we would get the entry. 15-minute down to 1 minute. I'm going to be trading micros, but I'm looking to trade like 10. So 1 mini, essentially. Just going to have some scalability here. So if we can get this initial push up, move down is incoming. 10 seconds, guys. 10 seconds. See if we can get it. Can we get it? Can we get it? Can we get it? Oof. 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 What is happening? What is happening? There's the 15-minute gap right there. Crazy move here. Come on, Brev. Damn ads. These ads, Brev. Ads are cooking me right now, Brev. What about the shutdown? It's gonna happen? I don't know, bro. I'm not Trump, unfortunately. Like, so I can't tell you if the shutdown's gonna happen or not. I mean, he said it might happen. I don't know if it will happen or when it'll happen. I don't know any of those kinds of details, but I know that he said it'll happen. All right, let's test this out. Let's see. This might be it right here. One minute gap. Getting hit. 1 minute bearish gap got hit right there. I mean, nothing's happened here yet, bros. Absolutely nothing has happened here yet. Green to red off that 1 minute gap up there. Nice, nice. That 1 minute gap delivered. That 1 minute gap put in that pain, boys. Bro, I know there's still a delay. I know there's a delay. It goes away after a little bit, but I'm working on fixing the delay like initially. I still haven't found a workaround, but I promise you guys I'm gonna find a workaround, okay? I did it before. I just don't remember how I did it, so I gotta just find the video that fucking helped me fix it. But it's gonna be fixed, I promise. Don't worry, guys. Do not worry. Do not fear. It will be fixed. This is a good short right here, I think. Nice short coming down into this level, the 072 level that we wanted. Shutdown does not mean NQ all-time high, bro. Means no red folder. You should do lives on Twitch. Why? Anybody take this short here? Very nice short so far already. About 30 points. I don't know if I would target PDL just yet. I would target this 072 area first. If we can't bounce from here, then yeah, I would target PDL. We have a 1 minute gap here, like a big 1 minute gap. So if we can't bounce from this gap, yeah, for sure, PDL. But I would, for now, I'm banking on maybe this 1 minute gap reversing price. That's what I'm banking on at the current moment. Target is 076 or 073 here, guys. 073. If you're in the shorts from up here, 073. Oh, it's almost there. Very, very close. We're almost there. And there it is, 073. That would be TP hit right there. That would be TP hit. Now, if you're in the short, I would trail your stop loss instead of full exiting here. I would just trail your stop loss. That's what I would personally do. We'll see if this wants to maybe reverse, or is it just going to go straight for PDL? If it's going to reverse, it has to respect this area, this 50% of this range right here. If we don't respect that, then yeah, it'll go PDL. How you doing, Q? Everything all right? Yeah, bro, everything's good. Parmy, what's good, Parmesan? No sign of a reversal here just yet, boys. No sign of a reversal here yet. I would like to see a move a little bit higher before PDL, because then I can place myself in a short position before the previous day low move. This was the manipulation. Honestly, I should have executed here, but it just didn't look that good. I should have executed there. I personally wanted to wait for a confirmation entry, which we didn't get. But that was absolutely perfect. Right up there. A 1 minute gap getting hit. Yeah, we have a ton of bearish volume here, bro. A ton, which is crazy because this is the exact area where we had a 300-point wick from. Like, crazy. This move lower is what I'm expecting from a higher time frame perspective, for sure. Right? 100%. What I'm expecting from a higher time frame perspective. I think with this high is high of the week. And I think this can for sure go lower now, even into the current weekly lows. I think it's very, very possible. Especially if we inverse this daily fair value gap. Yeah, this thing's fried, bro. It's done for. Ooh, maybe a nice pullback. Like a decent enough pullback to hit like at least this fair value gap, maybe. We hit this immediate. It's too much risk here, to be honest with you guys. Too much risk. But yeah, this should hit PDL here. Should absolutely hit PDL. This trade here specifically would be too negative risk to reward. If it went up here to this one I'd be willing to try. Right? This looks a lot better. This I can at least get a 2R. This one here, I mean, I'm looking at a 1.5R. It's just not something that I would normally take, right? So I would like to see the upper gap if I'm gonna take a trade going down. But yeah, this should absolutely hit PDL is my prediction for now. Yo, what the fuck? Why is my camera doing that, man? The playlist. This is the playlist. I just accidentally closed my position. You're an idiot, Sizzy. Yo, the only thing you can do, Sizzy, is get back in. Get back in, bro. And obviously, like, size double. You gotta get it back in blood. Get up, get up, get up. Get up, boy. Almost PDL, and How close is this, man? This is so close. This is nowhere near. Yeah, I mean, they don't, the longs don't look bad, bro. They don't look bad because we have a daily fair value gap there too. Right? We got a daily gap there. So it's absolutely possible that this thing can bounce, right? But the aligned time frame for a daily here is a 1 hour. So we would have to see a 1 hour move all the way back up, retracing this to get a 1 hour change in state of delivery. And that's just going to take forever. So, yeah, I mean, we hit PDL there. We'll see if some sort of reversal signature pops up here. I mean, we have the SMT to support it. So what I would be interested in is to see, like, if we can get like a 1 minute inversion here or something. That would be pretty fire. TP hit, yes sir, yes sir. TP hit for the bearish. TP hit for the bearish. For whoever, I mean, I basically gave out like 3 different shorts there. The first one here, then the second one here, and then the third one right here. Let's see if maybe we could get a reversal signature. If we get a reversal signature, you can get a nice move back to the upside, or like a little bit of a move at least. That'd be very cool. Very cool. Hit my daily profit goal. Let's go. Yo, guys, if you took that short trade and if you made money, do not take another trade. Okay? Do not take another trade. Might try to scalp the inverse. Only if you did not take the short. Only if you did not take the short. ES is weak, though. I'm telling you, ES is weak. This thing is pushing lows. Pushing lows. Very nice. If you guys caught the short, hell yeah. Congrats, bro. Fire. ES is pushing PDL now, too. This thing is super fucking bearish, bro. Super bearish. I wouldn't even TP shorts, bro. I would just be moving my stop lower and lower and lower. That's all I'd be doing right now. Like right now, stop would be at PDL. But yeah, ES is dumping. We're getting a big dump here. If you took that short, you're up. Get out of the market, bro. Get the hell out of the market. That was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. PDL almost on ES, and then effectively, well, SMT wouldn't be gone, but they would both be in the daily fair value gap. So, you know what I mean? Daily FVG filled almost. Yeah, the thing with daily FVGs is like the full fill, it won't matter too much because even up here, like we fully filled it and then it's still reversed. So it could still fully fill this and still reverse. But I'll tell you what, dude, if this daily closes down here and inverses this daily fair value gap, this thing is done for a little bit. We're going to get the like a nice like retracement that I've been looking for a while. Honestly, I should have flipped my long swing short up here. But I folded, man. I literally folded like a pretzel. Dude, this thing is really bearish. Oh my goodness. This is insanely bearish right now. From top to bottom here, currently almost a 300-point move. Yeah, 266 points. Wow, bro. Crazy. Do you find a setup for shorts here? I mean, I alerted this short setup right here and then another one right here. So both of those pretty fucking solid. As I straight out, I don't think shorts were A+ at the open, especially seeing those relative equal highs on ES. I don't really care for relative equal highs on ES. ES always has relative equal highs. That doesn't matter too much. It's about the higher time frame structure. And I said yesterday in the FOMC stream that this thing was bearish. So you know what I mean? Like, the higher time frame is what matters more. The weekly profile, the daily profile. The weekly profile here is very much bearish, bro. Very much bearish. So if we can get a retracement to this 5-minute here, this is very solid looking for shorts. If we get a retracement up into that, looks really good for shorts. I need to see a retracement up into that, and I will be down to short again. I'll literally die for his strat. Caught this whole move down, gang. Let's go, bro. Hell yeah. I'm glad you guys banked, bro. Fuck yes. Yeah, a second entry or like a later entry would be within here, this fair value gap. See how it reacts. We'll get like a semi-bullish setup here too. Like the 2-minute inversion fair value gap here. Like this is like a pretty bullish looking setup. Higher time frame here is pretty bearish. So unless we get like a full V-shaped recovery, I wouldn't bank on this retracing all the way back up. I would be pretty committed to the short side. So let's see what kind of recovery this gives. Let's see. Was in Wick CE from pre-London yesterday. TP hit today. Yes, sir. Hell yeah, bro. Let's go. Let's go. Fire. 15 seconds till the closure here. Nope, no closure yet. We did get a new 5-minute here and not a new 15-minute yet. Yeah, I need to see a push, bro. I need to see a push. Slow push. Ideally, it should be like a slower grind up into this fair value gap. We get a nice slow grind up into that gap. Boom, back down. Very easy. Easy read. Nice trade. And that would be the second trade signaled here. Second short signal. And yeah, that'd be easy day. Nice and easy day. Whenever we see retracements like this, we don't ever want to see a quick move, right? If you guys ever see a move, an impulse move down, and then an impulse move right back up, then more than likely the initial impulse move is going to get completely filled. So when you're looking for a retracement, you always want to see slower structure back up, right? And as long as there's slower structure back up, it'll be a quick move down again, right? Very good chance that we can, yeah, this will be a good look because 10 a.m. will open as well. So once 10 a.m. opens, we can get a push up into this area. We'll also have the 15-minute gap, and then we can use a 1 minute entry model. Gonna steal your PayPal, bro. Get the hell out of here, Div. Get out of here, Divinaci. Div, did you see all the files I uploaded, bro? It took me like 3 hours to upload everything. So let's get some vlogs out, bro. I need that Miami vlog out ASAP. No Rocky. I need it out ASAP. Because that is a fire vlog. No cap. It should build LRLR. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, right now it's still going down. Very bearish. Very bearish. So gotta see a move up first. 5-minute wick CE right here. Maybe it bounces from that. I don't ever trade like 5-minute wick CEs, so this is not something that I would take. But yeah, we just hit it. No, I wouldn't take that. I wouldn't take that long. Look, no matter what, I would not bank on a long here. People saying, oh, time to go back up. Somebody just said time to go back up. Yeah, this is how you get absolutely fried on a day like today, bro. Even if you're right and it does end up going back up, that is still a horrible trade, right? Terrible, terrible trade. And you just got fried. It just broke through and made a new low day, right? You get what I'm saying? Don't try to catch a falling knife. Never try to catch a falling knife. It's the worst thing you could do. You always want to trade like somewhat within the trend. So that's why I'm banking on a short playing out, and I'm not just sitting here trying to catch the bottom for a long, right? I don't care about catching the bottom. I'll middle take the short. I don't give a flip. Will you enter if we break this low targeting PDL? We already hit PDL, man. Six minutes left until this 10 a.m. opens up. See what 10 a.m. has for us. I think it might go up, not all the way at 10 a.m. No, yeah. I think it, well, I'm hoping it goes up here for 10 a.m. That is my goal, is for it to go up, because then I can get another entry short, right? Right here from this gap, we can frame another short from in here, right? So if we get a move up, boom, move back down from there. Would be perfect. Do you share signals anywhere? Is my first day here? Yeah, right here, bro, on YouTube. What are you waiting on the reversal? Then another reversal into a short? No. We're not waiting for a reversal into another reversal. We're waiting for a retracement into a continuation. That's what we're waiting on. A reversal here would mean that this is going to go and retrace the entire move down and go back up, right? So I'm looking for a retracement and then continuation lower. If we retrace a 5-minute FVG short with 10 micros, that's probably what I would do, yeah. If we reverse into there, I would probably short to 10 micros. Maybe even 20, I don't know. We'll see. Depends on how much risk we end up putting on. Four minutes. The objective was daily gaps. Thing. Yeah, exactly. If you guys caught that first short that I alerted, I'm telling you, call it a day. Call it a day. Nice and easy. That was like probably the easiest trade that you will ever take. Call it a day if you took it and you're green. Do not trade for the rest of the day. Okay? Do not trade for the rest of the day. Saw someone that thinks it'll be an IVG. I'm not saying it won't be an IVG, right? I'm not saying that. Like, it might create an IVG here while it goes up. But do I think that it's going to be, that IVG is going to lead to a reversal? No, I think that IVG can lead to a retracement up into this fair value gap and then a rejection from there, right? That's what I would hope. What if we don't break the high of the previous move? Are you still going to wait, even though it'll most likely create a low? What do you mean if we don't break the high of the previous move? I don't want it to break the high of the previous move. Where are you going to put the SL? Bro, I haven't even gotten the entry yet. Once we get an entry, we can talk about the SL. Vikey, love you. Going back to working on my no revenue AI B2Bs. It's alright, bro. It's cool that you at least have something going outside of trading. You know, I always respect somebody that's got something cool going outside of trading. It doesn't matter if it's unprofitable or not, you know? We got 3 minutes left and absolutely zero sign of this thing wanting to reverse at all. Like, it looks like we're going to close this at the lows, which would be pretty crazy. Minute and a half left, and again, still no signs of wanting to reverse here at all, bro. Like, we knew it was gonna go lower, but maybe at least give me a damn entry, bro. Give me something. First time here, I love the vibe. Thanks, man. Yep, minute left, still at the lows. So at this point here, like, let's assume this closes right here. God, shut the hell up, bro. I swear to God. I hate people that run YouTube ads. Scum. Anyways. Okay, this is still going. Let's assume it closes here. We need a 140-point move up into this 15-minute for it to then reject. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I do not know. I think we reverse off the 4 hour. It could. We'll mark it out. We'll mark it out and see what's up. All right, here. 19 seconds. So at this point, like, for sure, it's not going back up to the 15-minute. Let's establish that. We're 150 points away now. So maybe there's going to be an immediate entry inside here. Like inside one of these. There's 10 a.m. There's 10 a.m. Maybe one of these 1-minute gaps. Let's see. You take any positions? No positions for me. I just alerted a short trade up here at literally at the 9:30 open. That's it. Wow, bro. Nothing. Insane. Wow, dude. Straight into that 4 hour. Crazy. Could be worth taking a retracement setup here for like just a little baby long. It won't be good. It won't be a good long, but like could be worth it. But again, if you took the short, like it's just not, it's not worth it at all. This thing is just free falling right now. From these 9:30 highs, what's the move? 381 points, almost 400 points in the last 30 minutes, guys. Almost 400 points in the last 30 minutes. Wild work. Oop. Coming back on MNQ. Things are going back to Sunday open, maybe even Sunday lows from Asia. I'm thinking this is going to go for these Monday 4 a.m. lows, and then it's going to go for the current weekly low. So this weekly is going to flip green to red. That's what's going to happen here. All right. Same thing that I mentioned in my weekly outlook on Sunday. Basically, whenever I close my long swing up there, we were immediately bearish, all right? And that's what's happened here. Do you live stream almost every day? I do live stream almost every day. Yes. Sometimes my stream schedule is a little bit irregular, only if I see that there's like no reason for me to be on because there's no trades happening or anything. I live stream twice a day, normally. 9:15 a.m. for New York and 9 p.m. For Asia, right? However, sometimes obviously there's not much going on in Asia. So if it's one of those days where there's not much going on, then I won't go live. But other than that, I'm live. I had a level here at 65.25, and then I have another level here at 51.25. So, right, it's like towards the bottom. These are the two levels that I had here inside this area. Gold. Wait, why do I not recognize your name? How are you mod? Who's Hamza? He. Yeah, gold. I mean, gold's dumping. We already knew that, though. At this point, yeah, long would be a little bit better. We have a new 15-minute gap up here, too, by the way. Taking any trades today? No trades for me personally, but just framed out the short trade at the open. Most people that are in here took that. That's it. That 65.25 level. Put in that pain, boy. Put in that pain. Past evaluation with that trade yesterday afternoon? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what I like to hear. I need to lose some money. What are you, like, over consistency or something that you gotta lose money? The easiest way, by the way, if you're somebody that's over consistency and you need to lose money, is spam buy and sell. Just spam it. Spam sell, then spam buy. Spam sell, spam buy. Spam buy, spam sell. Like, just spam it. And you'll lose money off just the spread. You'll lose like probably like 10, 20 bucks a trade. Just keep spamming. You'll be alright. Yo, Will, you're fixing to get absolutely permanently banned from Earth right now, bro. That's what's about to happen. Not just this chat, but Earth. Name dropping that, bro. Come on, dude. Get a grip. Secured Forex 100K funded accounts. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, brother. I
mean, we all do it.
Whoa, that actually worked. There you go, bro. That's that game, buddy. That's that game. That's that sauce. Now this thing is just consolidating. This is going to do absolutely nothing here, bro. I'm not going to lie. If you miss the move, you miss the move. It's over. Like, real shit, it's over. I don't think whatever happens from here is going to be extremely slow. Like, very, very slow. Very slow, bro. Arion, what's good, bro? How you doing, my G? I've been good, bro. How you been? Yeah, if you missed that short, bro, if you were not here at the open, you're cooked. You're actually cooked. Because now I don't see this doing much for the remainder of this session. I don't see this doing too much. What move, bro? No macro respect, just dumb, shitty market? No, there was a move. There was a move right here, bro. There's a move right here. This is the one that I called out. And then I called out this entry right here on this pullback. Both entries would have banged. Absolute bangers. Did you take the short? I took a 10-minute snooze. No, I didn't take it, but I framed it out and I alerted it. That's it. If I'm up 500 today from short, should I hop off? Yes. Yes. Hop off, bro. Hop off if you're up. Like, seriously. Do not hop back on. Get the hell off. Don't let me see your face. Bro, you are a pre-market gambler. Yeah, and you're ass at trading. How about that? All right, Shane. Peace out. Peace out. Tomorrow morning? No. Tonight, Asia. We here tonight, Asia. Are you in long? Or are we still waiting on it? No, I'm not in anything, bro. You guys are going to see a trade on my chart if I'm in anything. There's another beautiful entry here, right at my level once again. So two beautiful entries here right at that level. MNQ1 trading view. Right click up top on the tab and click reload tab, and it'll fix itself. How come you didn't take a short at those callouts? The setup wasn't there for me personally. Just not a A+ setup for me, but a good setup nonetheless. Just not for me. Right now, this needs to retrace higher. I wouldn't take a long only because the move is just going to be super like uncertain and slow. So I wouldn't take a long here, but I would like for price to retrace up a little bit. It's going to be a slower move for sure, without a doubt. But I would like to see it go up here. Right. Not only did this 4-hour open no manipulation leg, but we obviously, we have a massive move lower here. So if this is going to come down at all, right, and make another leg lower, it needs to rebalance this range in some way. And then it can make a move lower. What's your schedule like every day? I stream in the morning, 9:15, and then I stream at night, 9 p.m. I'm usually on stream for like no more than like 2-3 hours usually. So, you know, I don't trade London. I just trade Asia, like, and I'm off before midnight. So I'll sleep, and then I'll wake up in the morning, and I'll do New York. And then I, you know, have the rest of the day to myself. S7 was good. Was there something holding you back today for both of these setups you pointed for shorts and now longs? Yeah, I mean, I had more like a conflicting bias. Whenever I have a conflicting bias where like I can make a case. So initially I came in for yesterday. I said that Wednesday was going to be high of the week, right? You can go back to yesterday's stream and watch this for FOMC. I said that is most likely going to be high of the week. So I have a bearish bias. However, I had a conflicting bias because we had a 300-point reversal off the lows at my TP. And so because of that, I could make a case for the upside. And if I can make a case for both upside and downside, then there is no longer an A+ setup that's going to take place there anymore, right? Because I can make a case for both sides. So that's the problem. My prayer schedule makes it hard to trade New York, not gonna lie. How? How does... well, unless you're not in the US, but like, it shouldn't. Still dumping, dude. Still going. So, if you're looking at this thing and you're wondering where this is going next, the way that I would frame targets is go to either the 15-minute or go to a 1 hour, right? Both of these are pretty good. And frame out swing lows. So this is a swing low right here, right? You want to frame that out. We have a swing low right here. Work today. Get out of here, man. We have a swing low right here. Okay. So these are all three of these super solid targets for the downside because these are swing lows, right? 15-minute, 1 hour. That's where you want to pick them from. Then just mark them out, and those will essentially be your TPs. I'm in Albania right now. Okay, yeah, I don't know the time zone you're in, but if New York is hard, then you can absolutely trade Europe, which is London. You can trade London session. London session's always really nice. We usually get nice moves in London. Bro, this thing won't even retrace to like the immediate 1 minute gaps, bro. That's how insane this thing is getting right now. Even the 1 minute gaps, it won't hit. Like this, under normal conditions, is a nice spot to frame another short trade from, to go for these swing lows that we had marked out, right? But these are not normal conditions, so would I like take a trade here? Personally, would not take one. I'll tape read one, like right there. This I would tape read, and I would target. Well, I would target like these, but let's target like that first. Just tape reading this. This is a 3R trade, basically 3R, 2.94, so 3. I'm rounding up. Do you think you can be consistent trading Asia session? Yes, I do. I do think you can be consistent trading Asia session. So, if you don't know, I think the issue with Asia session, I'm going to pause the music for this. Anytime I'm about to spit some game, I pause the music. But listen, the issue with Asia session is that so many people make it seem to be something that it's not, right? So many people make it seem like Asia is like horrible and the session is like super slow and like all this stuff. And while some of that is true, right? Obviously it is slow. It is not the greatest session to trade, right? Like that's kind of a no-brainer. Majority of the highs and lows, if you don't have 8:30 a.m. news, the highs and lows a day, majority of them are created in the overnight session, which is going to be Asia and London. That's what creates majority of the high and low a day. Go back and check. Go back and check majority high and low of day in any given week, right? Where we don't have 8:30 a.m. news. I would say out of 5 days in the week, at least 3 days, high or low a day has been created in either Asia or London. So if you're somebody like me, right, where you're trading a strategy like mine, where you're trying to catch the expansion, whether that's a daily expansion or a 4-hour expansion, weekly expansion, whatever it might be, then it makes a lot of sense for you to trade Asia or London, because you can place yourself inside of that daily manipulation and essentially catch the entirety of the daily move, right? Very easily. You can't really do that in New York. New York, you're most likely trading in continuation, especially if you don't have 8:30 a.m. news. Now, if you have 8:30 a.m. news, the daily profile is different, right? The daily profile, if you have 8:30 a.m. news, favors a New York reversal. So if we have 8:30 a.m. news in the morning, I typically don't trade that Asia session the night before. But if we have no news in the morning, then Asia and London are really, really good sessions, okay? So don't try to like have anybody tell you any differently, because I mean, you guys can watch me trade live in the Asia sessions. We catch high and low a day like frequently. So, it's not difficult, and it does move really slow, and it is pretty boring, but it can make for a really, really good session if you do everything right. If you do everything properly, it can make for a beautiful session. So, yeah, that's my 2 cents on Asia. I think anybody, there's people that come in here while I'm trading Asia. They're like, oh my God, why would you ever trade Asia? It's such a slow session, such a shitty session. Bro, that's why. Are we in a trade? No, bro. If I'm ever in a trade, listen, bro, I feel like I have to repeat myself all the time when I say something like this. If I'm ever in a trade, you guys are going to see an execution on my chart with a running P&L every single time, 10 times out of 10. I will never, ever just throw up a long position tool or short position tool on a chart and be like, yo, guys, I'm in a trade. You guys are always going to see P&L on the screen. So right now, if you don't see a P&L on the screen or you don't see any kind of execution, I'm not in a trade. That one I just wanted to tape read. Have you never been interested in order flow footprint volume-based trading? I have a lot of friends that trade order flow. It's cool, to each their own, but it's not really for me, bro. It's a little like I don't find it necessary to have like all that stuff up, I can read order flow by looking at these candles. Like, I know clear as day we have accumulation down here, right? We have some sort of absorption in the down here, right? The sellers are getting absorbed. I don't need Sierra chart to tell me that. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. Are you still looking for continuation lower? I mean, at this point, we've hit the daily objective. Once we took out previous day low, the daily objective is met. At this point, it's just gonna, it's like, it's a free-for-all, bro. It's whatever it wants to do. It makes sense for it to continue lower, yes, but I have no idea where it's gonna do it from. We got a new 15-minute gap directly above that 4-hour. I got you, but the precision would have even better confirmation. Real order step in. I mean, yeah, but there is such a thing as too many confluences, because then there's way too much stuff going on, and you need too many things to line up in order to actually enter a trade. I keep my trading like real bare bones simple, bro. Like if you know the way that I trade, and you know me and you've known me for a while, I don't complicate things at all whatsoever. And order flow is essentially complicating things to the max. So gonna look more into the 8:30 news and its correlation with Asia. I've noticed that lately Asia has been distributing a lot after New York PM accumulation. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. How to identify daily profile? I have a video on my profile on daily profiles. %50% of 15-minute wick CE to the tick. Yeah, this 15-minute wick CE right here. Yep. Not to the tick. We went a little bit lower, but yeah. That is where it bounced from. Good eye, good eye. 15-minute and 5 minutes. Not a big fan of how price is moving anymore. If you did not catch that short in the morning, cooked. Absolutely cooked, brother. Steps you have to go through to create your own mechanical strategy. I mean, you just put together your favorite confluences, bro, and pair it with a higher time frame analysis. It's like the easiest way. It's not difficult to create an effective mechanical strategy. Thoughts on shorting into the 15-minute lines with the 5-minute? Shorting into it or shorting out of it is what you're saying, I would imagine. I mean, I don't know, man. We'll see. I'm banking on like a, if there is another entry, it'd be a confirmation entry, like a change in state of delivery, or a inversion. Can I have a banana? No, bro. I just finished Yeah, I finished all the bananas. They're all gone. Banana's gone. No banana for you, monkey. Did you trade earlier? Nah, Gravy, I didn't. I just called out the short, but I didn't take it. Dodge of longing into the 10 a.m. open. Be careful. If you're gonna long, be careful. It's completely against the trend here, right? That's the only thing. Cleezy, if I was you, I would not take it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, bro. The thing is, like, after we get an aggressive move like this, the rebalance here can take a while, right? Usually price action gets super slow after we, you know, get a massive impulse move. So price action now is gonna get pretty slow here, is what I would imagine. Key, what's up from yo? What's good, Trader Riggs? What if you can know where the price is going, but your entries are horrible? If you know where price is going, but your entries are horrible, you should still be profitable. We're setting up for the lower time frame AMD towards weekly open. Yeah, no, this is gonna make a new weekly low, is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go for previous week low, and we're gonna make a new weekly low. Is more than likely what happens here. I take good trades, but can't hold them when in profit. Any suggestion? You're just letting the money get to your head, bro. That's it. It's a money problem. So if it's a money problem, the best thing that you could do is you can size down into like 1 micro, 2 micros, where you don't really care about the money factor as much, because 1 micro isn't going to make you much anyways. So you don't size in to the trades and get used to just trading your plan, and having a hard TP set and letting price run to that TP. That's the best thing that would help you. And the other thing that could help you potentially is turning off your P&L. So if you go here to the settings and you go to trading, instead of money, you put it to ticks, right? Put it to ticks. And that might help you not look at the dollar amount so much, which is why you're freaking out about, you know, your in profit trades. It's because you're looking at that dollar amount and you're like, oh my god, that's so big. Let me just take profit right here, right? And you don't let your winners run, and you let your losers run instead. So if you continue down that path, you'll be, you know, 1 step forward, 3 steps backward all the time, constantly. You're gonna go nowhere. Thing is cooked right now. I haven't taken anything here, just framed out 2 shorts, and that's it. How do you figure out the draw on liquidity and market objective for the day? I have a video on my channel, and my channel has the 30-day playlist in there. I think it's day 8. It's the higher time frame bias draw on liquidity video. Watch that. Why don't you live on Discord? Well, Discord's not really a place to live, right? It's not a physical location that I could live in. Look at this thing, dude. That's one of the swing lows that we just drew out from the 15 1 hour. Got hit 704.25. So that's gone. We got another one coming up at 658, and then another one at 582. Should take all of them, to be honest. No reason why I shouldn't take all of them right now. Hold on, let me grab a water. You gonna do more updates to top tick strategy? Yeah. Right now, not necessary, but yes, I will. Asia highs from Sunday. We're going Asia lows, bro, from Sunday, gang. That's where this is going, Marky Mark. Asia lows. Best way to master AMD? Watch my lives. Literally. Why you don't take sell right now? God, bro. Some questions, bro. I swear to God. Would you have taken a short at market open even if there were equal highs during London session? If yes, explain why. Yeah, I would have. And that's why I framed out the short at market open. You want to know why? Because I don't give a fuck about equal highs. Equal highs, equal lows, bro. That shit means absolutely nothing. I hope you guys know that. Without proper like bias, equal highs and equal lows mean absolutely nothing. The people who use equal highs and equal lows to frame bias are genuinely airheads, bro. Like, they're not profitable, I guarantee you. It's impossible to be profitable by using fucking equal highs and equal lows. It doesn't work. 658. About to hit. Bro, if you guys are telling me like areas that this might bounce at, it's not gonna happen. This is going Asia lows. We're making a new low of the week. That's what's about to happen here. What the hell? Somebody said I see a Jew buying at 619.75. What? 658. That's the next swing low TP getting hit right there. That was the second TP. And the last one is 582. So 582 is inevitably where price is now going before it hits this previous week low all the way down here at 25k. I mean, we've got a ways to go for 25k. It's still got like 600 points almost. Let's see if we can get a 5-minute retracement, bro. I would love a 5-minute retracement here. This would be so cool if the 5-minute can retrace. Or not, or just keep dumping. One second. I don't think this gives a 5-minute retracement. I think that's chopped cheese. Yeah, nope. Nope. Look at this good little boy. What a good boy. How are you, goodest of boys? What's wrong with this guy, bro? Hopefully he gets checked out, man, like by a mental institution soon. You think there'll be another opportunity to get a short? Bro, if you missed that first short from market open, do not sit here and try to force another short, okay? You're gonna get wrecked. And then I'll be there to tell you I told you so when I end stream and a lot of you guys try to force shorts and then you lose money. I'll be there tonight at Asia to tell you I told you so, dumbass. What if I just get in a short position without any confluence? At this point, it would probably work. What do you need to make on TPT 150k? I think same as the other firms, bro. I think it's like 6k. I'm pretty sure. I just used code key for 40% off. W's in the chat, bro. W's in the chat for Shinobi signals. W's in the chat for code key. Code key the goat. Code key the goat. Who calling me, man? I also happen to use code key for 90% off on Apex Trader funding during their exclusive deal. What a steal. This is true. This is true. Apex is currently running a 90% off deal right now. You just got to be careful when you use code key for things like that, because the side effects of using code key are so severe. Some people can't handle it. Like, for example, extreme profitability. For example, 10 BBL hoes dancing on you at all times. Like, people can't really handle that, unfortunately. So make sure you guys like know the consequences of using code key. 9:30 candle close would have been a generational short. Yeah, that's what I framed out in the morning. We're almost to 582. That's the last TP before this just fucking free falls into previous week low. That's where it's going next. Do you consider a proper retracement based off a 5-minute FVG that I retrace on 1010? 30-second IFVG? I don't know, man. I don't know about that. What can we play next? What was this? 49? 49. Wow, bro. Almost 582 now. Almost 582. I'm probably gonna call it a day here, guys. There's just nothing here for me. I'm not gonna lie. It's just dumping. So if you didn't catch that morning that morning trade that I called out here at 9:30, 9:31-ish, unfortunately you're just cooked. You know, there's nothing else here for you. So I'm gonna call it a day. I will see you guys tonight for Asia. Hopefully it's not like super choppy. I'll kind of scope it out when it opens at 6 p.m. When it opens, I'll scope it out and see what's going on. But I'm expecting a continued move lower in Asia. And we do need to hit this previous week low before the end of the week. So we know where market's going. It's just a matter of like, is it going to be clean enough to deliver, you know, an entry of some sort, or is it just going to BS the entire time? All right. So we'll test it out tonight during Asia, and we'll see, you know what I'm saying, how it's going. I'm gonna try to have the delay fixed before Asia. I'm gonna try to do that now. So hopefully we can get that figured out. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I'm gonna see you guys